We investigated in our study what is the contribution of the exposome. So these are all your exposures that you daily encounter outside by eating, by moving around, to your chances of living a long and healthy life. And we compare that to your own genetic material and what is the contribution of the two of them, which one is more important for living long healthy.
We identified 25 key exposures that have an independent influence on premature mortality and many age-related diseases. And some of the most important of these exposures include smoking, socioeconomic conditions, physical activity, sleep, and whether your mother was a smoker around the time that you were born. We also found that these exposures are associated with a marker of biological aging that we can measure in your blood. And this allowed us to make the connection that these exposures are likely influencing mortality and age-related diseases by influencing aging biology. Importantly, we found that when comparing the effect of the exposome versus genetics in explaining someone's future risk of mortality, that the exposome contributes significantly to explaining mortality risk, but genetics explains very little. And this tells us that the environment is a major driver of shaping aging and mortality risk regardless of someone's genetic makeup.
Well, aging, we measure that in order to live long, the most important thing is not to die young, and that is the hardest endpoint that you can define in research. The other way we measured it is with a biological clock, and that really measures how much pathology you have already without noticing it as a disease.
This research should give us hope that aging is not fully determined by our genes, but it's largely shaped by our environments. And this means that we have the power to take our health into our own hands preventatively, both through changing our behaviors, but also through changing our environments through policy and interventions. Ultimately, this means that investing in understanding our environments and how they shape us, and learning how we can modify them will have a very powerful impact on improving health for all of us.